Okay, welcome to class PRG 1504 for the IT program for this semester for 2021. Okay, PRG 1504 is a course code for course web programming HTML. Okay, with me as your instructor, Miss Noazliza Binti Arshad, and you can call me Miss No. Okay, so this subject, we have three course objective. Okay, to describe the HTML. Okay, I will show you how to interpret, how to create the HTML code to develop a web page. Okay, from the HTML code, it will generate the web page. Okay, so for this subject, we have a course assessment. We have quiz, midterm exam, assignment, final project, and final examination. Okay, so quiz have a 10%, midterm exam is 20%, assignment one is 5%, final project is 25%, and final exam is 40%. And then the total is 100. Okay, grading scale for IT, for the IT. Okay, we have A plus, A minus, B plus. Okay, until F. Okay, so look at this grading scale. Okay, so for the IT student, we have two component, which is carry marks and the final exam. Okay, so you have passed both component, which is you have passed the carry mark before you attend the final exam, and you have to pass the final exam also. Okay, if either one you fail, means you have failed in this course. Okay, so for this semester we have 14 weeks. Okay, for this subject we have 9 chapter. Okay, chapter 1 until chapter 9. Okay, so in chapter 1 is introduction to hypertext markup language. Okay, so I will show you how what is the World Wide Web, what is hypertext markup language. Okay, tools for creating HTML document and web development life cycle. Okay, so for chapter 1 is in the surface of HTML and web page. Okay, and then the second chapter, chapter 2, is introduction to web page HTML editor. So HTML web page and HTML editor means the application or software that we use to create a web page. Okay, so that is what we call editor. So in chapter 2, it's a web page, element of a web page, and then web page structure, HTML document, overview of HTML editor. We use the notepad. Okay, so I will show you one by one from basic to advanced. Okay, how to interpret the HTML code become a web page. And then chapter 3, it's a link, image, and format test. Okay, how to insert a link, image, and format in a web page. By using the HTML code. And then how to creating table by using HTML code in chapter 4. And then chapter 5 is image, map, and web frame. Okay, also using a HTML code. And then for chapter 6, web form. Okay, as you know, form, we have element like input text. Okay, for example, you fill the form, online form. They have input text. Okay, password, how to how to input the radio, chat box, and button. Okay, this is element in the web form. Okay, so that is chapter 6. And then chapter 7 is a cascading style sheet. What is a cascading style sheet? Or CSS. And then style sheet, property style sheet. Cascading style sheet is more on a style in the web page. For example, type of font, background color, okay, background color, background uh, web page background. Okay, so that is a cascading style sheet. And then in chapter 8, JavaScript integration. Okay, and then the last chapter is a scroll message form validation and pop-up windows. Okay, so that is nine chapter that include in this course. Okay, so for this for this course, okay, quiz. I will give you a quiz based on the lab test and also a from the tutorial. Okay, and then the midterm exam and assignment. Okay, we also have a final project. Final project is based on the lesson I give you in tutorial and the lab tutorial. Okay, so this subject is more to practical. Okay, so I need you to uh, give 100% focus and commitment in this class.